Hello everyone. So in this session we will understand the concept of compositing inside After Effects. So as you can see we have a couples of different images which I have downloaded and most of them are PNG. So what I will do, I will make a quick matte painting inside Photoshop and will turn that for matte painting into After Effects and just put all the images in After Effects. So at first I have to make the painting inside the Photoshop with the help of these images. So I will create a scenery which is known as matte painting. So let's get started. So now I am opening my Photoshop. As you can see, I am using CS6. Now I will import all the image one by one and I will set it according to my need. So I will go to file, new, and will go to the international paper. Now I will change it to centimeter or inches would be fine. So A4 I'm using. As you can see, resolution is 300. As you can increase by 500 and 1000 also, and also your image size will change if you increase by 500. See, your image size changes to 69.2 MB. So right now I'm using 300 resolution. Okay, fine. And the width and height. So I will change the width to 16 and I will change the height to 9. So I will work in the landscape. So we'll open it. Okay. Our color mode RGB is fine. 8-bit of color mode. Background is white. Okay. Image size is 37.1 MB. Okay. So I will hit on OK. So as you can see, the blank image has formed, which is the background, and it is white. And I will open this log by double clicking it. So as you can see, we have all the images inside this folder, which is the matte folder. So I will put one by one. So at first I will take the cloud which would be the background of our matte painting. So I will just click the cloud and drag to the Photoshop. Okay, just put it over here. As you can see, if I just click here and just move and want to increase the size, you can see it's not increasing in proportional way. It's not working in the proportional. So what I will do, I will just go to Control Z and just shift pressing again and will click one of the boundaries. So you can see now it's working and also increasing in proportional way. Okay, so what I will do, I will press enter. Now it has been set, so I will move it little bit upward. Okay, so make sure that you're saving your file. So I will save it. So mate underscore 001. Okay, so I will save it mate. Okay, now what else we have to do, I will just right click and rasterize the same. What is rasterize? As you can see here, it's forming the logo, so you can't do anything. As you can see, I have taken the brush, you can't even paint it. Okay, so it will produce some error. So right now what I will do, I will just go to here and right click and rasterize layer. Now you can easily paint or do anything you want in your photo. So okay, now we have set the cloud and I will just use the, you can say this one, which is the uh, plane region. So I will just put it somehow here, no problem. Okay, now what I will do, rasterize the same and I will use the eraser tool, will increase the opacity, and I'm using the soft eraser. So okay, by bracket which is just beside the P, you can increase or decrease the size, or even you can go over here to increase or decrease the size. So that would be hectic. That means you have to just go over here and there. So I think we should use the bracket which is beside P. So I will just erase its boundary part. So I'm not using the mask, I'm only using the eraser, as you can see. Okay, so this would be fine, I think. Okay, I will modify it later. So we'll just move it here, and we have some garbage material also. If I off this, you can see the small parts which is forming here. And one thing we have noticed that this part we don't need it. So what I will do, I will just go to this layer and just go to the clone tool. Here we have the clone tool, and what I will do, so make sure that you are using the soft clone brush, and if you press space bar you can move your image easily. So I will take the reference here. So by taking the reference, you should have to press alt, click, and just paste the same reference. As you notice, there is forming a plus sign over here. Okay, that means it's taking the reference of that particular section. Okay, so I will just make some amount of background thing, like dragging my clone tool here. So you have to click and click like this way. Okay, make sure that you're saving your file, that is very important. Now what I will do, I will go to 9 layer, and we found this humans, so we'll remove this. So I will put some background thing like removing like this, and we'll click and we'll just put some random thing. Okay, and we have just put it some random thing, and let's see here, these are fine. Okay, all the things are fine. Okay, I have some put it some random cloning. So okay, what I will do, as you can see, the color is not matching properly, so we have some uh, thing over here. Okay, now as you can see, the color is not matching properly. What I will do, I will just select this layer, which is this one. So by holding control, I will click over here, so it will produce this kind of selection. And now I will go to here. As you can see, by clicking over here, you have the levels. Okay, so I have to match the color. I will take the reference of this cloud. So as you can have this auto, so by holding your alt button, if you hold your alt, you can click in the auto. Now a new window will form, which is auto color correction option. So at first what I will do, I will just click over here, find dark and light colors. As you can see, it changed quite well. Okay, and your graph also changed. So, and it's affecting your image also. You can switch. Okay, now I will take the shadow and will choose that color. I will just manually, I can manually select that color also by moving somehow here. Okay, and we'll take the mid tone, moving somehow here. Okay, no problem. So this would be fine. Okay, now we'll click the OK. Save the new target color as default. No, because I don't need that particular kind of color in default way. So I will just right now I am in RGB mode, so you can select any of them, but I prefer to work in master. So I will just drag this and will, as you can see, it's matching quite well. And like this way you can match easily. Okay, so okay, now it's at the top, so I will select both of them by holding control, right click, merge layers. So the layers has been merged. Okay, I will do color correction later words in After Effects also, and will save the file. Right now what I needed this particular mountain, and will drag it to Photoshop and just put it somehow here. By holding shift, we'll just do the manual scale down, and will press enter. As you can see, it's just uh, in the center. And now right click, rasterize layer. So I will go to my eraser tool, and what I will do, I will decrease the opacity. So now I will just remove like this, and okay, no problem. Control T and move it little bit downward. Okay, fine. So as you can see, okay, I will just decrease the opacity a little bit and just move like, okay, no problem. So with this you can have a good understanding how you can compose different images into one. So as you can see, we have just put it this one, and I will just off this level one, which we have created the crown, and with the help of this image, this one. So I will just off this because I need the background reference. So again I will click on holding control button, click over here. So you can see we have selected this part and we'll go over here. So here you have the levels again by holding alt and auto, and find darker and lighter. So shadow will be, can will manually adjust it because it's better to manual adjust. Okay, fine, and we'll take the mid tone uh, somehow lighter. Okay, no, and we'll just on this and just do the, by hold clicking over here you can have that particular section, so you can work quite well. Okay, so by holding both of them, merge layers. Okay, no problem. Now what I will do, I will just put some random clouds over here, but at first I have to make the mountains here, so the mountains would be much more darker as compared to this one. So we'll make some mountains with both of them. So we'll take this one and just put it somehow here, so that would be I think this part would be fine. So what I will do, right click, flip horizontal, so I will just put it somehow here. Okay, enter, and right click, rasterize, and make sure that you will not merge all the layers, because if you merge all the layers, then it will form a single layer and you can't compose in After Effects. So I will not merge the layer, I will just put separately. Okay, now what happens, see, if I go to control again, we do the same process which we have did it before earlier, and we'll press the alt and go to auto key and just go to the find darker and lighter colors again. Okay, one more thing we have to do, we'll delete this part and we'll just off this because that's the reference thing which we want to do. So I will just put it somehow at the center, and we'll go to by holding control and just click it over here, go to this part, levels, and by holding alt, same thing which we have did it, find darker and lighter color, click over here, and I prefer to have manually adjustment, which would be better for me. So as you can see, I'm doing the manual adjustment, and we'll put some lighter color here. Okay, no problem, and just check everything is fine. Okay, no problem. Okay, and no, we'll just drag this and we'll make some amount of darker, no problem. We'll select both of them. At first we'll select both of them, we'll increase, sorry, we'll click all of them, we'll move it somehow here. And what else we will do, click it over here and just, okay, now we'll select both of them, merge, so it's just merged in that, and we'll save the file. So as you can see, we have created this amount of thing. Now we'll switch to the next session and we'll add some more things in this, because we have the trees, and this part we have the castle, and this branches also followed by the moon, and some sort of different trees, and also the clouds. So we will add more images and we'll do the color correction in the next session. So let's switch to the next session.